Today I'm reviewing something really special because not only is this a laptop adapted to desktop CPU, but this is also actually an i9. It's called i7-13850HX, but it actually has multi-core performance of an i9, and it actually is an i9. So let's get straight into it. Now, welcome back at ImWateringPSUs, and I think that I single-handedly caused the rise in price of all those CPUs from AliExpress. These are manufactured laptop CPUs with a dual PCB, which makes them thicker and allows them to work on every single LG A1700 motherboard in the market out of the box. And I tried the first one at this point, I think, almost 6 months ago. However, the first CPU I tried, the i9-13850HX, which was the best of them all, since at the time I paid just $115 for one, unfortunately, quickly jumped up in price. Now, those CPUs also allow you to basically skip the DRAM shortage issue because you can build them with DDR4 or, as I'm doing here today, even with laptop DDR4 if you want, without really affecting the performance at all because they are made to run on laptop motherboards. However, after they have risen in pricing, really the old i9 wasn't really worth it anymore. So I tried the i7-13650HX and even the i7-13700HX. All great CPUs, which I've all reviewed on the channel. You find the videos on the channel if you search for them. However, I find the medium price has in general settled at around $150. So at that point, you may as well buy something slightly more high-end. And this here currently is the absolute best value choice and what I'm recommending nowadays. Now, I'm recommending this if you can buy it for anything under $170. Now, you will find this for sale. I will leave a link down below with also a motherboard maybe linked. You will find this for sale at around $200, but you only need to buy those on AliExpress when there are coupons. The usual price you see on AliExpress is not the price you should pay. You should take that price and take at least 20% off. And how you get that is by utilizing how AliExpress works. Basically, they give you coupons in certain periods. They last like 2 or 3 days, and that's when you should make your buy. Do not buy this at full price. It's a waste of money. If you buy everything at the right time, you can pay around $170. I actually paid $160 for this one, and then around $60 for your motherboard. Motherboard choice, I actually have a wide array of motherboards recommended down below, but if you already have a name brand like an Asus Gigabyte motherboard with DDR5 even, sure, you can also use those. It's actually gonna be even better because I'm gonna quickly show you the stock CPU-Z performance for this thing, which is insane. We are doing almost 800 in single thread and over 1100 in multi-thread. This thing has 20 cores, 28 threads. It has the P-core and E-core design with the hyper-threading, of course, and it's effectively by core count an i9. It is just missing a few efficiency cores to be a full-fledged i9, and the full-fledged i9 was called i9-13950HX for laptops. Now, HX means this thing is fully unlocked, and it's even on the box, and since it's laptop adapted, it is even more unlocked. Now, the only issue is you're gonna have to adapt the socket in your motherboard. Just unscrew the socket, put those washers in and use their screws. It takes 2 minutes. It's really not difficult. You don't risk damaging your socket. It's very easy. And then you just slap your CPU as normal, and every all-in-one or air cooler is gonna work as normal. However, stock performance is good. This is very power efficient. You can run it even on the cheapest motherboard out there. Today I'm testing an HX10, which I also will review on the channel. It's a great choice because with around $220, you can put together this combo. You buy some laptop RAM adapters and some laptop RAM. Basically for $240, $250, you can have a whole combo CPU, motherboard, and RAM, which is gonna demolish any other choice in the market. This goes twice as fast as a Ryzen 5 9600X build, which is gonna cost you at least $200 more with the current pricing. So this is insane, very good value for money. In gaming, this is actually equivalent to basically latest gen Ryzen with non-X3D chips, of course, and basically equivalent also to latest gen Intel, slightly slower than latest gen Intel. But if you're pairing this CPU with anything under an RTX 5070, it's gonna be basically equivalent due to being GPU limited in most scenarios. So this is just an amazing CPU, but you should, well, I wouldn't say you should, but I would really consider doing some overclocking to it. I think there are 2 options for it. So you either go option A and you run this with the cheapest cooler you can find because it's very efficient. It was designed to run on a laptop, so it's very easy on power draw. So you can run it like that, very easy. You can use very cheap power supply and be happy. Or you spend a bit more on the motherboard, you spend a bit more on the cooler. If you overclock this thing, and I have a full guide, I will put it up here, but you can find it on my undervolting and overclocking playlist. It's what we do here at ImWateringPSUs. You can get 50% more performance in gaming from this thing via CPU tuning and RAM tuning. 50% more performance is a lot, and most of it is just power limit unlocking with a slight undervolt and some RAM tuning. Like, it's gonna take you 10 minutes and you can get even more performance. And while fully unlocked, again, this destroys latest gen Ryzen, 9000 series Ryzen. So it's a great choice. However, of course, you need to be a bit of an enthusiast, buy it on AliExpress, know how to build your PC. There are a few negatives, but I think if you're watching this channel, probably are the right person to buy this. If you came to this video searching for the CPU, yes, it's legit. Yes, you should buy it. Yes, I'm recommending it, and I have about 6 or 7 builds on the channel with those CPUs, so you can check them out, see if you like them. I also go in depth with the gaming benchmarks in my builds. I will show you the fire track here quickly, of course, as well, because the physics score is very impressive. But with that said, the review is over. This is a very big positive recommendation from me, but as usual, I want to hear what you guys think. Did you have any issues with those CPUs? If so, let me know down below. I want this channel to be like a small community for enthusiasts, and I want us to help each other out. And if you want to help me out specifically, you may consider dropping a like, subscribing. You can also now become a member to really support me. And with that said, thanks a lot for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.